Our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. Come back soon.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Hey, fellas, don't fight over that hot dog. There's plenty for everyone. Big, plump, and juicy, wrapped in an oven-fresh bun. Add mustard, relish, ketchup, and go to work. Yes, the hot dogs at our refreshment center are the best you'll find anywhere.
Hot dog.
Everybody agrees on that.
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
Thirsty? The refreshment stand is open with everything to satisfy your taste buds. Here's the menu: the hottest, freshest, crunchiest popcorn, each kernel popped to its fullest with that real movie time taste. Cold drinks. You'll find your favorite ice cold, tasty, and thirst quenching. And hot dogs, hamburgers, and candy, too. Now a short intermission, so you'll have time to make your selection before the show begins.
It's 2 minutes till showtime.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high
voltage!
For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
Top quality hamburgers, the most popular snack in the country. We serve them plain or garnished to your taste.
There are words men live by, words of strength, of wisdom, and of peace. We urge you to find the spiritual comfort and guidance we all so greatly need by attending your place of worship regularly.
Just 1 minute to go.
Hush your mouth, Nate. Don't you judge me. It's my glands, motherfucker.
And now,
My
on
mouth-
with the show.
My mouth tastes like metal. I'm thinking that that could mean no. I think that means it's blood. I think I got a tooth bleeding or something. Tastes like metal. Heavy metal. Right? Man, let me just tell you guys something. Before we even get through the fucking door, this is going to be an absolute. We get through this one, we're doing pretty fucking good. That's all I'm going to say. Surely. Greetings, everybody. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Who'd I miss? Who'd I miss here? Who'd I miss here? Anybody? Nate was new in here. Ain't seen nobody else. Surely. A lot of people hanging out over on the Twitch stream tonight. Appreciate you guys. It will be a solo YOLO show tonight. It is what it is. Pizza party if we make it through. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Steve's off. I don't know. I'm just gonna say drugs. Zonkman is in the woods. That checks out. Stupid Jay. I don't know. He loves his family, I guess. I don't know. What up, Charlie? So we're gonna kind of hunt and peck our way through tonight. Yeah, we got some blind. You know, I didn't plan any of that. We'll do a few blind stabs. Cause you know what? I'll be honest with you. Man, this is kind of a. I don't want to call it sad. It's just a place I'm at right now. I had a nice, easy peasy Friday afternoon. Back in the day, that would have meant like record store city, right? I even went down, I talked to Fever for a minute. I was like, yo, man, you want to run up to Hippo Records? I'm like, I'm just kind of bored. I thought I may drop 20, 30 bucks on something. I don't know, you know? I said, I may be doing the show by myself, so maybe I got a couple records to talk about. And he's like, I don't know, maybe. He's like, let me know. And then I went back to my office, sat around and chill for a while. Got closer and closer, like in the middle of the afternoon, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I hate to say it, and I said this to Steve. What's making the most sense for me now, and I hate to say this, it's really terrible for me to say this, and it pains me to say this. What makes the most sense for me nowadays, probably, from where I am in my collecting goals and whatnot, is to order online. Like, I want to spend, you know, I want to spend 50 bucks. That's probably, I'm just kind of guessing here, that's 2 records that I really, really want. I want to fill a couple of holes in the collection. Like, that's probably more my speed. Because I was talking about this, like, if I'm really in a certain genre mood, I do make the trip up to the record store. But now it's this other genre that I'm not really been like super heavy collecting for the last couple of years, but they've got some like crazy stuff in. I'm going to buy those. And I'm like, well, I mean, because I felt like I had to buy them, but it's not exactly what I'm into at the moment. You know what I'm saying? And if in terms of like what I'm into at the moment, ordering online, even though that doesn't support local business, and that really doesn't tickle my dick, if you know what I mean. I don't like that. But for my collection, it makes the most sense because the stuff that I'm into, I'm not going to walk into my normal local record store and probably run into a lot of it. I'm a weird guy with weird taste, and I'm looking for very specific records. But if I do go into our local shop willy-nilly, I will buy records, and it will be stuff that I enjoy. But I think for me, it's better for me to like maybe pick and choose what I want to add to the collection. I don't know. How are you guys doing it? Maybe a mix of both is proper, but I've been buying so little records. I mean, I'm just not been motivated. I don't know what it is. But I had the chance to go do it today, and I didn't really do it. I just didn't. I don't know. I was like, they're gonna have stuff that I want, but not that I'm like, oh fuck, dude. Probably. I don't know. So we'll do some blind stabs tonight. Ya cha. What up, Abacus? Carl opened this mug. The Kid Natas. Yeah. Thumbs back from painting the fucking ceiling and shit. You love to see it. Yeah. You know, turbulent week, obviously, for most folks, and being in the news business. Yeah, sure. But we managed to, get through a nice stack. You know, it was just me. And nobody even cashed in banana bucks tonight. So we got, it was like my little stack of like my ideas that came through for what we played tonight. It's gonna be good. We'll do some blind stabs for the dig of the week. I got a so to speak, which we may have done. I don't know. I have a substance abuse problem, so I'm working on it. Not really. Well, sort of. Not really. But and then a chip. I think I'm gonna do one of the 2 bags from stupid Aaron Griffin, one of the Buc-ee's chips. So we'll see. One of the 2. I may throw it out there just to see what's up. Yeah. So we're gonna work through it tonight together. I can count on you guys. Why is the chat not popping up here? Now I'm getting pissed off. It's like 2 minutes in, already pissed off. Why's the chat not showing up? What are we doing? The chat has to be in the fucking in the corner down there. So what you guys been up to this week? Any fun stuff? Anybody do any digging this week? That came up. Let's by getting cool records in. I don't know what it's been, man. Like recently, why is this doing this? This all of a sudden, this shit fucking like my chat won't come through. It's terrible. It's terrible business. I'm not gonna focus on it too much. It's not coming through. Turning off. Closing that. You watched Card Sharks on Wednesday? Yeah, that's always a W. New haircut, looking slick, boy, looking like a young Chuck Berry. Woo! You like to hear that? I'll take that gas. I mean, that's some gas I'm comfortable with. Yeah, and even for like, I'm so like, I didn't realize I was gonna be by myself until a little bit into the day today. It is a little different preparation for the show. It's not a super big deal. What up, Detroit Dan? Pre-order the new Neil Young box set, 4 albums. Okay, sure. That sounds good. I was thinking about some Neil Young earlier, man. I wanted to play some Neil Young. Been crying all week. What the fuck, Shane? This is a happy vibe stream. Copy now. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to get the chat up here because it really sticks in my craw. I have a really hard time letting it go. I mean, you guys know that. Still just trying to make it pop up. I could go squeeze. It'll be up there if I do squeeze. That's how you beat this shit. Look, let's not work harder. Let's work smarter. I can work on that later when we have a little lull in the action. Right now, let's concentrate on real shit. Sorry. I get a little too locked in sometimes. Things stick in my craw. Anyway, I didn't even have time to come up with a joke. And I said, Jay, you coming to the show? I thought you said you were coming. He's like, oh, no, I can't come. You know, family, blah, 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 whatever. And I was like, oh, well, I don't even have a joke, Jay. And he's like, my kid wrote you one at lunch. You know, your kid wrote me a joke at lunch. Okay. They wrote it down. It's on a fucking napkin. I didn't even look at it. I didn't even fucking look at it. Your wife is snoring? What is it? 11:17 on a Friday? Come on. Unless she's tanked, and then I understand. All right, let's see what we got here. What's worse I can't even read that. What's worse than nuns running with scissors? The nuns? What's worse than nuns running with scissors? Nuns scissoring with the runs. God damn it, Jay. Stand by for an emergency apology. That was rough. Sorry about that. Found 3 Australian pressed albums at a Goodwill up here in northern Canada. Wow, how northern Canada? Oh, 2 Yes albums and the first Rainbow. Dude, hell yeah. You way up yonder? What up, Scally? Are you way up there in the Canadian north end? Where is it? Chromie D. He's like past Labrador, right? Edmonton? Oh yeah. I used to have. When I was a kid, I had an Oilers jersey, obviously because of Gretzky. But Alberta, right on. Yeah, Nebulous Prowlers. Oh, no, not Nebulous Prowler. Chromie D. He's past like Labrador. I was like, oh whoa, that's because I don't really know shit about dick about said Africa. God, let's reel it in. Already, this is already a problem. But yeah, hell yeah, dude. That's what I mean. I got a couple here we were talking about tonight. Like, just those are the best digs in my opinion. Are the ones that like. Sometimes I'll be in some rural ass area. And you just see the most, it's like, and like way up in the mountains or something here. Labrador and Eastern. Yeah, it's Eastern and then like way the fuck up, like, right? It was way further up than I thought it was. But you'll be in the most random rural like area and it's all like Christmas and gospel stuff. And then all of a sudden it'll be like some like indie rock. Or I found like there, several They Might Be Giants records, like 5 or 6 of them, just bam, 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 like in an area that like you're like nobody, who the fuck here is listening to They Might Be Giants? Anyway, but those are the digs that give me the most dope. You know what I mean? They're like you can really walk away just feeling like you're whistling zippity dood out of your fucking asshole. Wasn't the barbecutioner near the North Pole? Yeah. I do believe. Let me get back to my rundown here. I'm going to have to rely on the rundown. Jesus Christ. My vision. Something about, certain substances just fuck with my vision. My vision's not that great anyway.
Reginald Denny.
I found some country gold in those spots. Yeah, that's always, at least that makes sense. But what was the one? Is it Built to Spill? No. Who's that one I found in Mount Airy? That there was no business being in this Goodwill. I can't remember what the fuck it was. Oh. See, now that's going to stick in my craw. Good bar bet. What direction is Canada from Detroit? Windsor, Canada is due south of Detroit. Wow. Huh. It's not, is it, I about said mute math. It's going to drive me crazy. It's something from like the 80s. Anyway, we'll keep it moving. That'll help. That'll definitely help. That's a great choice, Mike. Good job, buddy. Attaboy. Get up in there, Tutu. Get up in there, Tutu. Nothing will just pep the show up like some live fucking rosin. Sure. Let's get into it. Any Pink Floyd fans in the chat? I love Pink Floyd. It's my mom's favorite band. I actually turned her on to Pink Floyd. Here's a funny story. This really reminded me right here. Speaking of my mom. So, okay, I'll go ahead with the headline here. Pink Floyd's releasing, excuse me. Pink Floyd's releasing their classic 1975 album, Wish You Were Here, for its 50th anniversary. It's going to be out December 12th on Sony Music. The expanded edition is going to have 3 LPs and 2 CD formats featuring alternate mixes and demos. Or you can get it as a box set that includes a 4th LP of live material recorded at Wembley Stadium and a Blu-ray that gathers 3 concert films from Pink Floyd's 1975 tour and a short film by graphic designer Storm Thorgerson. Oh yeah, this is legit. That would be really cool. I don't own any of those type releases. Pink Floyd would be one of those I would be interested to possibly. I would be tempted to do something like that because Pink Floyd just means a lot. Even though I don't listen to it a lot on the show like much anymore, but they were so big for me. Anyway, so when I was in, I can tell this to where it makes me sound really creepy or creepier than it needs to be. Anyway, I went to 3 different colleges, right? So I went to one college, and then I went to a community college just to bust out some classes. Then I transferred over to where my alma mater. When I was at the community college, it was a girl in my class. I kind of liked this chick. There's something about her I just liked. And so I always tried to like sit near her and like talk to her and da-da-da-da. We were cordial or whatever. When I'm transferred to my alma mater for film school, UNC Greensboro, when I transferred there, I noticed she was also around campus. I kept seeing her, and I was like, "Oh, hey!" So we recognized each other, so we started like, "Hey, what's up?" And we would stop and talk and hang out outside and stuff like that. I parlayed that into like a couple of like out of class types. There were dates, or there was something, and then we ended up like working on a project or something together, or something. My mom worked at the public library, and I took her up there to the library. I introduced her to my mom. I mean, it wasn't serious or nothing. We were just, hanging out. But then I was at home by myself, stoned as fuck, watching Live at Pompeii, right? And this is what reminded me of this. This seems like, that film was probably a little bit before this, I would guess, because it was like recording like Dark Side of the Moon. And all of a sudden, it dawned on me that the chick that I was hanging out with looked just like David Gilmour. Respectfully. I mean, like, still like a pretty girl, but there were some facial features and the long hair that, like, if you shave him up and put some makeup on him, I don't know. It's a little bit more than that, but there were some definite similarities, and it absolutely freaked me the fuck out. There's got to be a reason I launched into that story, because there's no possible way that makes me look like a schmuck, right? What up, Dave? Here's a joke for you. What do you call a factory that sells passable products? A satisfactory. Okay, that's good looking out. Did she have an Adams? No, she didn't have an Adam's apple. She was a pretty girl. She was petite and short. But there was something about the facial structure, because David Gilmour, he's a good-looking man. He's got the high cheekbones, and then, there's some symmetry stuff going on there. And she kind of followed that same type of like facial structure and whatnot. And then I realized this is an issue. Full lips, sure. There were some full lips going on, but yeah, kind of ruined it. It kind of ruined it. God bless her. I'm sure she's doing well. She was smart. She really liked the Blair Witch Project. She had a Blair Witch Project pin on her backpack. Boy, you're just saying all kinds of things, Mike, for no reason. No reason. But anyway, this Pink Floyd box set's coming out. If you don't have a good copy of Wish You Were Here, you want a nice frosty like reissue. This story right here, I was actually pretty fucking excited about, because I've been teeter-tottering because a lot of it because of streaming. I don't know. What do you guys use? Do any of you guys stream music? Like when you're away from your home base? Are you always physical medium? You got like tapes and cassettes in the car, tapes and CDs, I mean, and then like records at home. Are you streaming stuff? Do you use a service? Is it Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, Pandora? Is Pandora even still around? I don't know. Do you guys do any of that shit? Because I've always been a Spotify guy for the last like whatever. You know, when I'm in the car or like at work, like I don't have a fucking deck hooked up at work. You know what I mean? But like something that's really bothered me is I like Spotify and I like being able to just pull it up when I want. But you can't like stream things in order unless you pay for it. You get ads unless you pay for it. And normally I'd be like, whatever. But then when sometimes I'm using it here on stream, and then you hear fucking commercials, like when I'm, that's kind of stuff. But I'm like, I don't want to pay for this fucking horseshit service. Hold that fucking phone. As of this week, Spotify announced it's rolling out lossless audio for its premium subscribers. It says long derated for its poor audio quality, and that is absolutely true. Spotify's audio is fucking horrible, and I'm no audiophile. If you put on something decent, like I'm good to get down the road with it. Yeah, Spotify is pretty much unacceptable, especially if you were paying for it. But now, you're talking, I start offering tracks in 24-bit, 44 kilohertz FLAC beginning today, and I guess there's some more markets going to be rolling out. Tidal tried this back in the day. Amazon Music did it with like a $5 upcharge back in the day. Apple Music started offering lossless CD quality at no additional charge. And I've been really reluctant to drop music on like drop money on like a monthly like audio service. But I may have to, if it's really like lossless shit on Spotify for the premium, I may have to do that. I might have to do that. Amazon Prime streaming for Prime members is a deal. It's high resolution too. Well, I'm a Prime guy. Huh. How much does it cost? What did you say? I use a sound burger in my vehicle? What the fuck are you doing? A sound burger? I'm so confused. I thought you guys were going to help me. It seems like Miss U's trying to derail me, and I need help tonight. Is what I'm asking for. But yeah, I believe $12. I think that's right about Spotify. That's about the same. But I already got Prime. I'm kind of locked into the Spotify universe. I've created some playlists. I've got some good playlists on there. The Grown Men Record Night playlist. I mean, first and foremost, it's not updated, but dude, if you're on a road trip, I tell you right now. If you're on a road trip and you throw that Grown Men Record Night playlist on, you'll start looking at your passenger and being like, oh shit, seriously? Because it'll go from like, Waylon Jennings to the Melvins to John Prine to Miles Davis to Mastodon. That's like bam, 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 bam. And you'll be like, that's fucking perfect. I created one called 90s East Coast Steez, which is a bunch of like 90s, early to mid 90s East Coast hip hop stuff. That shit's phenomenal. So I don't know. If they're really going to have that kind of like nice quality on there, I may have to fucking dip that wick. I mean, a lot of people do we have any, I know Carl's one, the Sirius satellite radio. I can't stand that shit. I know Carl likes it. Jay likes it. I just can't. I don't know how much that shit is, but I couldn't imagine paying for that. But everybody's wired different. But the Spotify I may have to do. I'm gonna listen to the Grown Man record driving to Hilton Head. Dude, do it, man. You serious? And a lot, if you're into like sports talk shit, like a lot of like sport, like Jay listens to like the golf, fucking sports channel just to like they like talk about golf and shit. The Mace channel and the Mace channel on Pandora. That could be quote of the night. It's funny. Here come that broke motherfucking Mace. I had Sirius for 15 years, but it's really compressed and not high resolution. Yeah, and I'll tell you what I can't stand. Rock jocks. Hey, I'm a tattooed girl with really big bazooms, and we're going to come back and talk about Motley Crue. Horns and tongue out. I fucking hate that shit. I hate that corny. Or either it's like the cool DJ guy. It's either the cool guy or the chick with the big tits and the tongue out and the horns. I hate that shit. Hate it. I'd rather listen to Static. Sorry. I hate it. Yeah, that's kind of what I use Spotify for. And I always say that, like, when I'm away from home, I'm using services to, like, try to find new bands. I may start with some things that I'm into, and I'm like, okay, if I'm really into Horse, what's like Horse? Because I've done that recently, like in the last couple of years. And that's how I found so many other bands like that. Terrestrial radio DJs are a million times worse than XM. Yeah, I don't know. Probably in a big city they are. Like here, it's not. They're not on enough. Skinny artist, what's going on with you? Yeah, I think DJs in general are kind of cool. I mean, there's a few here that are. Most of the ones I listen to here are pretty low key. We did have a station here that would do. They would pick there was like the name of the radio station was called like, what was it called? But their whole thing was like Man Up. It was supposed to be like tough man rock. So fucking stupid. And so when they would come back from commercials or the guy's like tossing the break, he's like, all right, we got coming up, we got Aerosmith, we got Motley Crue, and we've got some Nirvana. Man up, Kernersville. And they would name a new city like every time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good stuff. Anyway, I'm going to do a shot. But anyway, Spotify, man. I'm thinking about paying for it. Cameraman pays for the fancy YouTube, not YouTube Music. He pays for the ad-free YouTube. He loves it. I think it's a ripoff. Oh yeah, this guy. I mean, look, I'm not trying to make light of nothing here. I don't know. Alan Blickel. He was the original drummer for Baroness, and I really dig Baroness. He was 42, and his cause of death is unknown. I don't know anything about this guy. I just know he played for Baroness, and he died. I thought I'd throw it out there. I know a lot of our people like Baroness, and I do too. I just don't know dick about him. Mocky Ramone. Oh, ad-free YouTube comes with YouTube Music? Okay. I'll pay for ad-free YouTube? Okay. Interesting. Free YouTuber, get the fuck out. What up, Bratch Attack? Yeah, also, we actually paid a little tribute, which I can't believe I did. Because I don't know. I have no connection. Rick Davies from Supertramp. He died last Saturday. And so we rocked a record for him tonight. He lived with multiple myeloma, form of blood cancer for more than 10 years. He was 81. You know, I'm not going to act like he's Jesus Christ to me because I don't know dick about him. But I tell you who's a lot closer to that moniker would be Bruce Luce vocalist and bassist from Flipper, man. He died like during the show last week or just before, and I missed it. He had a stroke, I guess, and then like maybe died from a heart attack right after. He was 66. So I had to rock my mom's homemade Flipper shirt she made for me for Christmas. Yeah, super. I'm trying to be poignant here and misuse making loose vagina jokes. Super Tramp was my high school nickname. Jesus. AG made that joke on Wednesday night. Did he really? That sounds about right. That sounds about right. I'm going to do this shot. Anybody doing a shot with me? You guys are a bunch of pussies. Yeah, Bruce Luce, man. Yeah, I'm doing a shot for Bruce Luce. Flipper, man. What a band that really turned me around sideways for a little bit. You know what I mean? Cheers to Bruce. Bruce. And of course, we played some Flipper tonight. Actually, we played some after the show last week on the backside of the program over on Twitch. And then we and Jay played some more. No, me and Carl. Me and Carl played some more on Saturday night. And then, so we played some more tonight. Fuck it. Yes, fuck it. Oh, man. I ain't right, bro. Let me tell you something. I ain't fucking right. Let's see what's next on the agenda. Oh, yeah. Sure. I was real excited about this. Let me tell you something. I blew this up too much. It's going to be a poor image. I don't like this. Is it really that? That's terrible. Hold on. Hold the phone here. I know better than that. Got a connection with this group here, man. Between the Buried and Me, progressive metalcore, we'll call it. Insanely talented guys. These guys are from North Carolina, and we have some connections with them and shit. And actually, the guy that produces their records, Jamie King, produced a record for us back in the day, and he also produced the Holy Roller record when Jay Ovatory. You guys know Jay from Holy Roller. We got the Holy Roller records. He comes over and he's on the show. So Jamie King's a fucking phenomenal producer. These guys are insanely talented players. In the past, it's just been super technical, heavy, but also like really pretty and poignant stuff. It's just been really, really nice. This record today, I only listened to a couple of tracks, and it's very good. And I left a comment. The song I listened to, I left a comment because there was no aggressive rural parts of it, which is fine. It's almost like when Opeth did that, and it was like they just went to straight, which I actually preferred. No hollery screaming stuff. But this record sounds like Porcupine Tree or Steven Wilson or something like that. Actually, the comment I left was, "Oh, I get it. You guys get old and everybody morphs into Steven Wilson." I felt kind of bad about it, but that's what this sounded like today. It sounded like a Steven Wilson record. I mean, it's not bad, but I just know what fucking thundering mass of just coagulation that Between the Buried and Me used to bring back in the day. And I don't know. This is very technical, very smooth, very good sound, very nice playing. But I just didn't hear that. I want to hear at least a tinge of those balls. Pause. Nobody clipped that. Anyway. What else is in here? Yeah, this may be the one. This may be the one for me this week. Some of you punker guys, you probably look at me and be like, yeah, of course. Why don't you know these guys? I didn't. I guess this has never been originally released in '92 on Recess Records. It's now on vinyl from the first time since its original run. Lo-fi classic, 15 tracks of raw, snotty, ultra catchy punk rock that helped define the Recess sound. Fast, bratty, and unmistakably DIY. What does it say here? West Coast punk, essential listening for fans of Hooks, Heart, and Maximum Fuzz. But I guess this has not been released. It's on Hey Suburbia. It's not been re-released since it came out. You guys know this? You know that, Scotty? It's called Finish Your Popcorn. I didn't even say that. I'm sorry. FYP, Finish Your Popcorn. What really cool, and actually a band around here did this too. Code 7 on their like early stuff. At the very beginning of the record for the Finish Your Popcorn, they say you'll know it's time to turn. He said you can follow along, and you'll know it's time to turn the page when you hear the sound of the chimes that go like this. Bring. You remember that shit? Then they start the song, and then after every song ends, you hear the bring the chimes, and it goes to the next. And I'm like, oh, that's so fucking dope, man. Yeah, check these guys. This is some good raw punk, like garagey, like not garagey, as in the genre. Like sounds like it's recorded in a garage, like basement punk. Maybe that's a better. It sounds like a punk band set up a 4-track in a fucking basement and recorded an album, and I love every second of it. I really had a good time listening to this today. Finish Your Popcorn, FYP 92. Hey Suburbia Records. This one was super limited. One of these is like pretty big time limited. Yeah, I like this next record too, but I'll tell you what, this is kind of in order of how I discovered them. That one right there really blew me away so much that when I kind of ran across this, who I'm familiar with, it really didn't. It was like, yeah, good, but like fuck. Ill Repute, Big Rusty Balls on Doctor Strange Records. First time since '93, so a couple of 90s punk records getting their first reissues literally in ever. Produced by Jerry Finn. He did Green Day's Dookie, so you know that's good. And mastered by the legendary Bill Leitner at K-Disc. It's one of the best, Ill Repute's best sounding records. It's part of what's called Nardcore punk. First time out since '93. Yeah, I've noticed that too, Scotty. That Hey Suburbia shit. This one was good too. I mean, I like the vibe of the Finish Your Popcorn better, but another like this is a great record. It just it was kind of tough to listen to them back to back. It's actually kind of a bum rap for these guys. This could be. I don't have the wild card graphic loaded in anymore for whatever reason because I lost all my fucking shit. Man, I really dug this record. I tell you something I've really gotten into recently, and I say recently, a past year, 6-8 months or whatever, when we're doing these stuff that comes out, and I'm looking for stuff. Obviously, if it's like stoner doom stuff, some like metal stuff or punk or whatever, I'm kind of all on board. But I tell you what, I'm the most interested in is looking for a record that just seems to be interesting. And it could span multiple genres, maybe not even a genre that I'm super like locked into and like collect for or really know fuck all about, but I'm just actually looking for a organically interesting record. Well, maybe a cover grabs me, I play it, and I'm like, wow, that's doing something there. Like, I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something, and it's worth like at least talking about. This is one of those, and that's what made me want to say that, because as I came across this, like, this is nothing that I would normally like just seek out or like get into or whatever the fuck. What up, Macca? This group and this cover is really what did it for me. I love this cover. The name of the band, and it's stylized as it's all run together in lowercase, much like I Wrestled a Bear once. It's I Dialed Your Number. The name of the album is Morning Glow. Morning Glow marks the second full-length release from Canadian musician and multidisciplinary artist Jessie Everill, known by her evocative stage name, I've Dialed Your Number. It says, this album is a bold evolution of Everill's unique sonic identity, a vibrant and emotional raw fusion of emo, chiptune, and indie rock. Let that sink in for a minute. She calls it peer emo, which is an homage to where she's from in Halifax, Nova Scotia. We're talking about Canada again here. Nova Scotia's coastal DIY art scene. It's got a lot of different things in here. When I was listening to this, like you hear some like synthy stuff. You hear like punky stuff, kind of aggressive vocals at times. There's stuff that sounds, I don't know, it sounds like straight up chip tunes or whatever like that. But like, it was kind of a weirdo. It was a weirdo record, but it was doing a lot of different weirdo things that I thought kind of melded together pretty well. It's definitely worth a little Bandcamp like playthrough. Just check it out. It's pretty interesting. It's a pretty interesting record, man. And again, in a genre that I don't even know what genre this would be considered, but it's not something I would typically like go for or look at, but you know, cool stuff. When's the last time I brought up like some type of like old like reissue of like an 80s metal thing? You know, I was in a big 80s metal thing for a while, and I still am. I just haven't ran across stuff that's really like tickled my pickle as much. But this cover and everything about this kind of roped me in, and I didn't know anything about these guys. I'm sure maybe some of you guys do. A band called Mass, and the name of the album is New Birth. Originally released on RCA Records in '85, and again, this is the first time this has been re-released, man. Melodic heavy metal. It says long out of print vinyl, cherished by fans across the globe. Returns in 2025 with its first ever vinyl reissue, celebrating the 40th anniversary. Retroactive Records is doing this shit. Pressed on, I love this, pressed on heavyweight strawberry jam vinyl for some reason. Holy shit, limited to just 200 copies worldwide. What are we saying? I listened to this today and it says, no, this is what's funny is because one of it says, combines arena-worthy hooks with a tough streetwise edge. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know that I catch the streetwise edge on that. It's really high-roofed, kind of like 80s metal stuff. But it was pretty cool. I was digging it. And I was more interested in finding a band like this that just popped up in like a cool package and somebody I'd never heard of, and like, yeah, let's check it out. Books, check them out. Books, check them out. Sounds like straight up Korn. Yeah, it could be some Korn. It's got a little Korn to it, but I dug it. I definitely dug it. This was a wild card. I was getting ready to like close out the fucking tab of stuff that came out today because it goes in alphabetical order. And I ran into these guys. And you guys know the milkshakes? This originally came out in 82. And I know it looks like it's from like 62. It's a primitive band, a blend of British beat, like early Kink stuff. But it's got they call it the Medway sound. But it sounds like it's like garage. You got one Milkshakes album? It's like garage, it's like Kinks, Animals, Sonics, like that early kind of garage kind of sound, but it like, I guess kind of like a revival of that sound in the early 80s, which I knew that shit was out there, but it's really good, man. It sounds like, damn, who was I talking? Yeah, like the Sonics, definitely. Animals, Kinks, like little garage sound, like rough around the edges. I wouldn't say lo-fi, but like just recorded a little hot, a little tangy. Good stuff. Let's talk about McCartney. Sure.
How you guys doing? I feel like I'm kind of flapping about here, but it's really fun.
He's a handsome man.
Reginald.
Let's get into what we played. Boom. This was all my shit. Since I was by myself tonight, this is all my shit. Oh, I forgot. Oh, the chat's back. Yo. The chat's back on the screen. W. Let's get some W span for the chat being back on the screen, please. That's what I'm talking about. Mare de Nom is getting the one-step treatment. Oh, oof. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I've been meaning to play this record. Jerry? Fuck. I've been meaning to play this record on the show for 3 or 4 weeks now. Has to be.
Reginald.
Sorry, I just had an absolute stroke. But I kept forgetting. Finally tonight, I was like, you know what? In lieu of like a jazz, normally we start the program off with a jazz record. It's like in lieu of playing a jazz record tonight, I want to make sure I get this in because I happen to remember it right off the top of the program. And Tom Waits, little Blue Valentine action. Dude, look at that! Look at that sticker, $2.99 from an actual record store. Is that not insane? And it's not. Yeah, it's a little poppy. It's not perfect. But I just been meaning to play this. I just kind of been thinking about Tom Waits like recently, and I kept meaning to play this record, and I just never did. I think I saw some video or something that really triggered my mind. That's why I was like thinking that direction. Yeah, and that's insane price. That was from Hippo Records in Greensboro. I'll Fred from Earshot, may he rest. He would always say, if you play it, say it. It's like, yeah, I got that at Hippo. If you play it, say it. Little homage. I don't know anything about other than this record. Supertramp. I probably have not played this record in 15 years. I maybe have played it once since I bought it, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, is there anything wrong? No, it's a good record. It's, you know, it's a record. It's a record. Nothing on it makes me go like, oh, fuck. I stand up and I'm storming over and I'm going to take the needle off. There's nothing like that. Is it really doing it to me? Nah. But, I mean, God bless gentleman lost his life. Sure. What was his name? He was a Davies guy. I forgot his name already. Rick Davies? Was it Rick Davies? Yeah, Rick Davies. God bless him. Godspeed. But I knew I had it in the collection. I was like, yeah, if I'm ever going to play it, tonight's the time I'm going to play it, right? I would probably never, ever play this record. But if I'm going to, tonight's going to be the night, right? This was a Goodwill pickup. This is a solid-ass Goodwill pickup. Last couple of years, last year and a half here, I picked this up. Children of Tomorrow from Frankie Smith. Look at this motherfucker right here. I mean, this guy's up to absolutely no good. No good. This guy. Look at the back. Now he's up in the air. The total wild card right there. But it's got it's got a double Dutch song on here. Double Dutch bus. Is that what that says? I can't. I put my readers on, I guess. I just don't want to look like a nerd. Only nerds wear glasses. Double Dutch bus. Slang thing. Handbone. He's got a song called Handbone. Oh, that's just beautiful. It's beautiful. I love everything about that. But yeah, this was like a 75-cent dollar like pickup at the Goodwill. Quality, little funk. It's got some definite. Let's take a look at the year here because it definitely has some tinges of some disco kind of vibes in here. 81, so it's like that disco electro kind of thing, but very, very funky. Very funky. Yeah, Frankie Smith. I had no idea who he was. 100% bought it because of the cover. 100%. High-flying, styling, profiling Frankie Smith, yeah. Proto Morris Day, yeah. Have a few Supertramp albums. You're right, I never play them. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with them. You know what I mean? It's not like they're a shit band. When I heard it tonight, I was just like, yeah, all right, sure. Scotty hit me to the fact, we talked about Bruce Luce dying last week. Scotty hit me to the fact, like during the show, it was like after the show. I guess he died like earlier in the evening or maybe earlier that day, and I missed it or whatever. It sucks. But I immediately pulled out the Generic Flipper record that Nebulous Prowler sent over to the program. God bless him. And so I wanted to play, I played that on Friday. I played the other side on Saturday off stream, and then I played this one off stream all the way through, also on Saturday. But I, wanted to play this one on stream tonight. This is the one from, what's it called? Gone Fishing? Cameraman gifted me this one. He picked this up just to give it to me. Also a fantastic, obviously I reach for Generic Flipper a lot. But this one, don't sleep on that one. That's a really good record. Really, really good Flipper record. But I've been jamming, ever since Bruce died, I've been rocking the fucking, that's the only, I've got, I don't know if I went to the tapes yet. Do that. Maybe we'll do that after the stream. I don't know. Generic Flipper. I've got that one. And I've got, on cassette, I've got those bootleg demos. The unreleased whatever album. And and I've got Blowin' Chunks, that live record, which I picked up at a yard sale. That was my introduction to Flipper when I was a teenager. I got it at a yard sale. What up, Frank? How you doing, baby? Yeah, so I've been jamming the fuck out of some Flipper this past week. Respectful. Let's keep it moving. A little VCLT from Aaron Griffin. Got something stuck on it. Probably one of his boogers. He'd be picking boogers. Aaron Griffin be picking boogers. Exciter, heavy metal maniac. I don't know about you guys. I'm kind of a little bit of a heavy metal maniac. Sure. This is way earlier than I thought it was. It's like 8? Just, what year is it coming out? Let me put on my Raiders. 81? Oh, there's something else came out. Well, this is a bonus. It's got some bonus tracks from 81 and 83 on it. And it's on Megaforce Records. 83. Hell yeah. Solid business, man. I actually, I'm familiar with this record, but I've not put this on in a while. It's another one of those where I'm just like, there's some riffage on this record. It gets a little overshadowed because the guitars are kind of mixed down a little bit behind, and the vocals are like way up here. But you hear some riffs in there, you're like, that's a simple ass fucking pretty elementary like heavy metal riff, but man is it good. It's really good and it's really working. There's a lot of those on this record. There's a lot of those. But nobody's like shredding the fucking lights out, but like there's just some good riffage on there that just belongs. What up, Zorlot? Yeah, I've not pulled that one out in a little bit, man. Such a classic too, man. I got into them way late. I was way late to the party with Exciter. For sure. They're Canadian, right? They're a Canadian band, yeah? Or am I blasted? I'm blasted, but... I don't know what made me pull this out. It's my... I don't want to brag. It's my promo copy of Water Babies. And I just played a couple of tracks off the first side. The last track got pretty slow, so I didn't really go with it. But yeah, this is one of my favorite Miles records, man. I've had this for a really long time, and like definitely my favorite like from this era, but maybe overall, I mean, it's fucking up there. Is that a hot take? It's up there. It's up there further than some classics that a lot of people maybe would.
Shout out to my mom.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people put this one way further down than I do. I like this one way up there for miles for me. Especially this first two tracks. Water Babies and Capricorn, I guess it was. Those two tracks are like really, really, really good. This track is Mr. Tillman Williams. Is that on the other side? Is that the B side over there? Oh, Mr. Tillman Anthony says. Yeah, that's side. That's the very last track. Yeah, I didn't. I think the first one over there is pretty slow, so I backed off on it. Yeah, we've had that here on the program for a really long time, which is crazy to think about. Shit, maybe we'll play that before we get out. I mean, I gotta play it at some point. Dude, you ever like be singing a song like literally all week long? It's just in your head for some fucking reason, and you just, you're putting your fucking change in the Coke machine because it's 1987. What a fucking stupid example. You're standing at the vending machine and you're singing it. You're heating your food. You're singing it. Driving down the road, you're singing it. And finally, you're like, you know what? I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this record. I have to put it on to try to make this motherfucker go away. For the last couple of days, for me, it's been big business as Horses, which is on Command Your Weather. One of my favorite bands of the last 10, 15 years for sure. But I've had Horses stuck in my head. Funny thing about horses. And yeah, I would sing one part at one time. And then, I'm like trying to find my keys. Bring the horses in tonight. Surely suffer. It's just, but the whole week. Anyway. I almost had it out of my head. Then I had to sing it right there. Now I fucked it up. God damn it. It's a great record. Fantastic record. Anyone try to collect all the Miles records? Wow. Oh, that'd be tough. I had a weird, obscure Jefferson Airplane song in my head today. Listen to it, then it went away. Yeah, you got it. Sometimes you have to. It's like exposure therapy. Never mind. I was about to do a really morbid thing, and I'm not going to do it. Then finally, we finished off with some Swans. The first Swans record, Filth. It's a reissue I picked up maybe this year, like early this year, if not late last year. I mean, fantastic. When it comes to like that noisy, avant-garde, weirdo fucking shit from this era, I mean, Swans is like, I had Flipper on the mind. Maybe that helped me kind of transition into Swans, surely. But I have had Swans on my mind the last couple of weeks as well for different reasons. Good time business. Got like 50 to 60 Miles LPs. Holy shit. For real, Bill? That's insane. Do you have, okay, I know you're a big Zappa guy. Do you have more Zappa records than that? Like not counting CDs. Because I would say that sounds like that'd be your like deepest collection. But I'm thinking like, well, you probably have more Zappa. I would guess. Yeah. Okay. That's crazy though. Hell yeah. That's what we played. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, does that mean? That means a little marbles action. Okay, hold the phone. Dude, I'm fucking trying here. I'm really trying. Marbles. Sure. Play it.
Reginald Denny.
Bring the horses in tonight. I'm sorry, the desktop audio. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no more animated burp emoji? 57 Miles Davis albums. Wow, that is 100% tippable. Holy shit, that is crazy. I love it. Boom, boom, boom. Show me the game. Surely. All right, boom. We're going to get started. No, get off of that. Nope. Continue. Sure. Going to go race, random, play. Bring the horses in tonight. I don't think we ran this before. Exclamation point play. Oh, God. Oh, I just realized I can just click join. I don't have to type it. While you guys are loading up, I'm going to pee into the sink. What do we got here? All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, more about that coming up, Shane. There's something happening. I can't get into it, but there's something happening. Let's run this shit. Okay. The big old Plinko. Dave coming out with a solid lead up front, right off the bat. No stranger to the winner circle is DJ Thunder. But the kid is right behind him, and now right in front of him. Boom, there he is though. The veteran, the chiseled veteran. These boulders don't scare a veteran like DJ Thunder. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. It's not his first rodeo. He knows what to do with us. But can he execute? Boom. Prowler, though. Also, look, knows to go around the... Oh, my God. He went around everything. That's a huge advantage for Prowler here. A lot of these people are going to get stuck in on that last obstacle. He went right past it. Didn't even stop. Didn't even stop. I would say this is his race to lose. Something crazy. I don't want to jinx it. Something crazy is going to have to happen. Wait, what happened? What happened to Dave? Did I jinx him? I think I jinxed him. That's tough. This is where things change, though. This is a weird little setup here. Scally's up in the mix. Thunder's still in the mix. Right there with him. These balls touching one another. There's nothing wrong with that. Prowlers, balls are all along. Okay. All right. Lock in. Lock in, Prowler. Again. Oh, he does get held up just a little bit, though. Okay. Okay. Having really good luck with the obstacles, this guy. But getting a little stalled here. That's getting a little concerning. And here comes Scally. That's concerning. Okay, here we go. Oh no, is he gonna miss it? Oh, he yanked it! He yanked it! He yanked it in last sec. Wow. He stuck that shit. Holy. That's crazy. Scally. Wow, that was an RKO out of nowhere. Still ended up 5 seconds above. I mean, yeah, the track record's 2:09. That's not a track record. He was way off that pace, but the best pace we've ever done here for this this fucking program. Yeah, GG's across the board on that. 100. All right, we're getting into dig of the week, and I got to ask you guys a question. So we're gonna do some blind stabs, right? We're all grown-ups here. Let's talk grown-up talk. Here's what I'm thinking. I've always done the blind stabs here. Boom, 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 boom. Because it's right behind me and I can hide my face and still grab it. I'm thinking for tonight, since we're doing this a little more often, it seems like, because this is a dying channel and nobody comes over here anymore. Whatever. So I'm thinking about doing one from like a different genre. But you guys have to trust me that I'm not going to look. I want you guys to trust in me that I'm not. This is not a fucking setup. I'm not doing anything. Let the viewer choose. I mean, like I was gonna do like, because we have. No. Scally gifting a sub to Detroit Dan. Gifting a sub to community and Detroit Dan caught it. You get that fucking pickle. Thank you, my man. Holy shit. Thanks a lot, dude. That's fucking awesome. But yeah, I've got, this is all like rock, like regular rock. Then I've got jazz, funk, hip-hop, country, blues, electronica, synthwave. Then we get into baloney stuff. But I thought if I really hid my eyes, I could do like one from each. Not each, but like maybe I do a rock, a jazz, a funk. A rock, a jazz, a funk, a hip hop, a country, rock, jazz, funk, hip hop, country. Now we're getting too much. So I think we got to do either hip hop or funk. Then country, and then I'll do one from the top shelf, which could be, I'll do it in the middle, which could be synthwave, it could be blues or reggae. Okay. Funk, funk instead of hip hop? Okay, bet. I was going to say the first one that types in the chat. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do, okay, first we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 shelves of rock. The first one to type 1 through 5 is what gets the rock. 1 through 5. Somebody type in number 1 through 5 right now. Four. Boom. Abacus. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This shelf. Okay. 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 So here we go. Actually, let me do a shot. I think I need to fucking loosen up for this. So I'm gonna go rock from down here. 1, jazz, funk, 3, country, and then up top. Okay. Oh, Skinny Artist. An anonymous gifter is gifting a sub to the community, and Skinny Artist picked it the fuck up. You get that fucking pickle. Thank you so much, anonymous gifter. And so glad Skinny Artist picked it up. She's a peach. She's an absolute peach. What a no better recipient of a gifted sub. Okay. I'm gonna loosen up with a shot. Here we go. I'm excited. This is fun. And now the excuse me. Now the truth is here. This is what separates the old blind stabs from the current blind stab situation. Everything we pull, when we go back over to the Twitch channel after the program, you gotta play it. Even if it's tough, even if it's a tough pull, there's a chance we pull a tough pull. It's a chance to see like what kind of nonsense is in your fucking collection. But whatever we pull, we have to play. That's the law according to the rules. We need a little hype train working? Surely. All right. I'm not here for the hype train, but I'm staying for the hype train. Okay, I'll do this one first. I saw where Shane said middle for 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll say middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going here. I'm not going to look at him until okay, I'm not looking. I have no idea what this is. I'm going to put it on the chair. Didn't look at it. I'm not looking at it. Then I'm going to go to the other ones. Stand by. Grabbing them. Going for jazz. Not looking. Okay, I'm going for funk. Not looking. I'm not going to a section where I know exactly what it is. Like I avoided Miles Davis because I know there's like several Miles Davis and I kind of know where they are. I avoided those for jazz, you know what I mean? Okay? Okay, I'm going to go for country. Then I'm going up top for what could be synthwave or electronica, or it could be blues or reggae. Kind of right on that borderline. I'm going right for the borderline where I seriously don't know. Okay, still not looking. Still hadn't looked. Okay, first one to say, do I go in order or do I go in reverse order? Like regular order or reverse order? Reverse. Bet. All right, here we go. I think I set them down that way. I'll be able to tell from the first record. I think I did. Fuck. No, I forgot how I set them down. This should have been from the top shelf, which could have been electronica, like Aphex Twin, Boards of Canada, synthwave. It could be blues. It could be reggae. That kind of blends in the middle of the. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I was right. I'm in the right order. Look at that fucking cover. The James Cotton Band. Love on the Move. Ooh, a little harp record. Surely. Surely. Oh, how about a little butt crack action? Okay. You might want to get that mole looked at, but other than that, yeah. That's kind of a weird butt. I'm going to tell you, that's a weird butt. Yeah. From 1976 on the Buddha label. Double LP. It's from Underdog Records back in the day. Hell yeah. I've not played this in a long time. Classic heart blues stuff, man. I'm not mad at that at all. That's a W. That's an absolute W. Okay. So now we're going to, if we're seriously in the same order, this would be country. This would be country. I should have stayed in the country genre. That does blend into compilations, but I think I stayed into the country area of it. Oh, okay. Sure, okay. Ooh. The new favorites of George Jones. Absolutely. No problem here. Look at the first song. First song, side one. Root beer. Root beer is the first song. I mean, I think I'm on board with that. Root beer, running bear, three's a crowd, what am I worth? Imitation of love, she once lived here. Poor little rich boy, she thinks I still care. Okay. There's a song called Best Guitar Picker. That's awesome. That's some early ass George Jones. I mean, look at that picture of the young man right there. That's a young ass George Jones. George only drank spiked root beer. Dude, I've been doing that like lately. Nobody ever does this or talks about it. I do like a zero sugar root beer. Like I did the Barks, that Barks zero sugar. A&W's got a great zero sugar. Throw in a shot or two of vodka in that over some ice. That's a nice little drink. Like a low key, like you have to like add grenadine and rim the glass with it. No, just root beer and vodka is actually pretty fucking good. Whiskey's also good. And then also, like, I also thought at the time, I was like, you could drop a scoop of vanilla ice cream in here. And I'm probably not going to squall at that. Drive By Truckers have a song called Talking George Jones Cell Phone Blues. All right, so if that was country, we're straight up in the W category at this point. 100%. So we got James Cotton, we got George Jones. Let me get the fuck out of here. You got a problem with one of those. Let's see, this would be funk. Let's see what funk record. Oh my God, I was going to actually play this tonight. No bullshit. Is it this one? Or maybe I was going to play the other one. And this is one of those where I don't really know where to shelve it, but I put it in funk because it's a little shorter of a shelf and it's easier to find. So I know some people are going to be like, yeah, but that's, well, you know. It's King Curtis. It's a best of King Curtis. Dude, does this have Memphis Soul Stew on it? Because that's what I wanted to hear tonight. Yep, it's got Memphis Soul Stew on it. Oh my God. Which follows that little recipe of Archie Bell and the Durrells. The Tight Knot. Where they like call in the instruments and shit like that. Harper Valley PTA, Ode to Billy Joe, Heard It Through the Grapevine, Soul Serenade, Memphis Soul Stew, Spanish Harlem, you got that Love and Feeling, you lost that Love and Feeling, sorry. Making Hay, Jump Back, Something on Your Mind, I Was Made to Love Her. Love King Curtis, and I really was thinking about playing him tonight, like just randomly. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. I have zero problems with anything we play. We have a really good record of doing these blind stabs, like no bullshit. And I swear to Christ, we're not. There's no shenanigans going on here. No shenanigans. They've all been true and true. That's amazing. Okay, so this would be Jazz, the Jazz record I pulled. Let's see what jazz record I pulled tonight. Oh, I didn't do the graphic. Hold the phone. Hold that fucking phone. Yacha! Blind stabs. Props to AG for making the graphic. It took me a while to realize what it was. I see Stevie Wonder, Ronnie Millsap, and Ray Charles. First, I'm like, man, AG likes like handsome black gentlemen. I mean, yeah, fucking A, man. You do your thing. I'm like, oh no, wait, they're all blind. I thought he just, I thought he had that jungle fever. So this is the Jazz record. Let's see what it is. Okay, this is low key. I mean, like, it's definitely lower jams, but dude, seriously, Bill Evans at Town Hall, the Bill Evans trio here on the Verve. Come on. Recorded live at Town Hall, February 21, 1966. Who's in that trio now? Did not say who's in the trio? Oh, it says it in here. I want to make sure before I open my mouth and sound like a moron. Didn't know Ronnie Millsap was black? No, he's not black. He looks black right there. You're right, he's not black. He looks black right there. Okay, we got Bill Evans on piano, Chuck Israels on bass, and Arnold Wise on drums. It's the old Black and Silver Verve, my favorite label of all time. I've had this a really long time. It's a great record, but it's, slow. It's slow. I think it's funny, man. Like, a year or two ago, all of a sudden the entire VC was like jerking off all over each other. It's like, oh man, there's these fucking Bill Evans reissues, man. They're gonna be fucking coming out, man. Fucking Bill Evans, bro. And I'm like, man, fucking 2 years ago, didn't a motherfucker in the VC give two flying fucks about Bill Evans? Nobody did. I did. I didn't play it on the show, but it's like, you never heard anybody talk about Bill Evans. Then all of a sudden it was like, oh my God, have you ever heard that Bill Evans? They're going to do a fucking, oh my God. People are so corny. But, I remember the time President Bush was in front of Stevie Wonder at a show and he waved at him. Yeah. But that's good. That's 4 for 4. We're on to the 5th record, which would be the rock record. On the 4th shelf. So we're talking like the M, N, O, P, Q, R, S section. I probably pulled this in the middle sort of that. You can't have too much buildup, 100%. Yeah. That's a live one. I think I got one other one and maybe like a lot. Something else. I'm good. I don't need any more. He's fantastic. You can't argue with that. Let's see what this is. Oh! Little Rush Signals with a obvious period stain at the top of it. Surely. Wow. Okay. Did one of these blind stabs? Did we pull another Rush record? Yeah. It's not my favorite Rush record, for sure, but it's a Rush record. And there's definitely nothing wrong with that, except for the, you know. It smells like pennies. What does that mean? Oh, that's definite pennies. Okay, let's. Oh, Jesus Christ! This is a hell of a way to make a living, Mike. I tell you, this is an absolute hell of a way to make a living. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll come back with a so to speak and chip chat. I guess. Jesus, I don't know what we're saying.
Grown Man Record ought to be back in a minute. Stick around.
Will now show you the powerful Cobra Punch.
Punch through with a Cobra CV and be heard loud and clear. Handsome exterior belies powerful interior that consistently covers much distance because Cobra made to deliver a powerful punch. Also, made to take punch.
Punch through loud and clear with a Cobra.
While scoring many breakthroughs in recent years, science has completely overlooked the snack lever. Now comes news of a way to get at Armour Star Vienna sausage and potted meat faster. Zip top cans. New convenience. Same fine Armour quality. Armour Star Vienna sausage and Armour Star potted meat, now in zip top cans.
Grown Man Record ought to be back in a minute. Stick around.
Give me just a sec here. says, miss you, Pat. So you got them fucking chili dogs? Be a lot cooler if you do. Porky, you're overweight, buddy. Okay. So to speak. Man, there's a I'll be honest with you, there's a good chance. There's a good chance we've done this before. My local groceteria, it's very ghetto. And there's not a lot of choices at the moment. I've not been in like places to like, anyway. I don't want to make excuses, but let's get into so to speak.
So to speak.
Again, I'll look for some like random stuff. I'm just not seeing it. It's a little tough without going to like a specialty store or something like that. I've just not been in a position to do that recently. It is an Olipop soda. I know we've done a lot of these. I can never remember which ones are good. If it's Olipop or the Poppy. Some of them have been very good, and some of them have been very, very fucking bad. But the flavor of this one, this has to be good. It has to be good. If you don't know about the Olipops, let me put on my... Do I have gaff tape on my fucking readers? Maybe. Maybe mind your own business. If you don't know gaff tape, you don't know life. Olipop's a prebiotic, botanical, plant fiber soda. It's plant powered. I mean, it's, you know, it's a woke soda. We're all about woke sodas here. But no, this is a 5 grams of sugar per can. So it does have some sugar, so it's not like a diet thing, but peaches and cream. It's a peaches and cream soda. I mean, there's no way this is bad, right? I gaff taped a tripod to a railing tonight. Yeah, my life is like gaff taped together. That's literally what's holding together my readers. So this is an Olipop peaches and cream. That's an insane combo, right? That's like a creamsicle but peach. My next band name, the Woke Sodas. What up, Psychic Vacuum? Let's take a... Oh, it smells delicious. Think you want some? You can't have none. No, you're allergic to, I don't know, something I'm going to make up. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. That's pretty damn good. Oh, yeah. That's subtle, yet provocative. Holy shit. That's a good soda. Maybe we've not done this. Or maybe I have poor short-term memory for, you know, reasons. That's really good. Tinky, you come up here and get on the TV program. Aha. Don't you be shy about it. I'll kick you in your ribs. You come up here. Huggy Pups. Huggy Pups. Aha. Oh, dog neck. You're a dog. Did you know you're a dog? Aha. Tink knows she's a dog. Can dogs run for city council? Can dogs run for city council? Why don't you go work on your LinkedIn page? I'll come look at it later. Go work on your LinkedIn page. Go work on your LinkedIn page. I'll come look at it in a little bit. All right. Yeah, take that fast food thing off of there. You don't need that. What's playing in the background? Is it still? This is my band from back in the day. I'll be teasing some more things about that in the future. I can't really get too much into it, but things are happening. You'd vote for Tank? Yeah, it's a band called the 5 L's. And this is live rosin. Oh wait, I'm hold up, I gotta do it again. Let me do the Nicolas Cage and Gone in 60 Seconds. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. We're getting toward the end of the show, so I don't feel as yeah, that's gonna be an issue. That live rosin makes me think a little sideways. Surely. But that's this back to the Ollie Pop. I mean, these go for about, here in the South, it's like Nicolas Cage is going to be my next ex-husband. Jesus. These are about $2.29 a pop. On sale, it's like a $2.50 a pop soda. That's a little tough for a 12, I about said a 12-inch can. Yeah, stop talking, Mike. Just really stop talking. That's solid, though. It's just a solid soda. Its taste, I'll tell you this. For a 5 grams of sugar soda, it tastes way sweeter than that. And I don't mean like artificially sweet, like a Diet Coke or whatever. It tastes sweeter than that. It doesn't taste like peaches and cream over like fucking pancakes. It's not like that sweet. Because I don't fuck with like sweet sodas. Like during the, I don't drink regular sodas at all. But that's good. That's really good. I think we should probably. I got like a little bit left. I just want to see what happens as a chaser. I mean, there's no reason to be ignorant, right? While we're here, we're all hanging out. I feel like it would be a wasted opportunity if we won't try the Ollie Pop Peaches and Cream with some pop-off. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's got to be good, right? And I'm not a chaser guy. It's funny, think about like back in the day, it was all about like what like liquor you had and like what chaser. Or like, for me, like, you know, it's like teenager, like college. I didn't drink in high school, but like in college, you always had to have a chaser. So you had like Evan Williams and like some Coke or something behind it or whatever, right? You had like a vodka and like a Sprite or whatever the fuck. You know, I've not done that in a really long time. Switched from sugar to Splenda 6 months ago. Never went back to regular sugar. Good for you, dude. Sugar's the fucking devil. Yeah, if it's 4th of July and somebody says like, yo, you want an ice cream cone? Fucking A. Eat a fucking ice cream cone. But if it's Tuesday afternoon, regular work week, Tuesday afternoon, I'm not going to waste calories and carbs and fucking health on some horse shit. But like, you know, the weekend, sure. I'm a fat fuck doing that. But like, yeah. If you just cut out all the nonsense in the middle of it, you'll be good. I have Tuesday afternoon ice cream a lot. I mean, Aaron, I tell you what, it sounds to me like you need to lock the fuck in. I can put you on a program for, I mean, it's the first month, $9.99. Second month, $19.99. The third month's going to be $29.99. But it's definitely worth it. I can put you on a program. I don't know if you know about the 3 Ps. You may ask yourself, what are the 3 Ps? The 3 Ps are price, price, and price. Jonathan Lawson. Anybody? Does anybody in the chat work for the James Sokolov mesothelioma lawsuit? Never mind. Let's try this as a chaser. Mesothelioma, a rare malignant form of cancer usually associated with exposure to asbestos. Oh, yeah. Oh, brothers and sisters in Christ. Again, started out as well. I'm not a chaser guy. I'm not a take a shot and chase it with something guy. I've not done that in years because I'm a big tough man. I don't need that. But no, those together like in a shot, that is insane. That was better than drinking it by itself. No bullshit. Using this as a chaser, like a direct behind the shot chaser, God tier. Absolute God tier. No bullshit. No bullshit. All right. Fuck. Nope. Don't cut that off. What are we doing now?
Potato chips, how my mouth does dip. Potato chips, how my mouth does dip.
Excesso calorious. Excesso. There's a lot of stuff on the chip, is what you're saying.
Crunchy, 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 don't bring me no
Those are thick.
Pampas.
Look at that. Es delicioso. Sting City. Who's that sumbitch I used to work with at the TV station? Now he lives in Raleigh. James Griffith. James Griffith, big friend of the program. Sent these chips in. What's his? Harry. Aaron Griffin. Stand by for an emergency apology. No. Which, he sent some Bucky chips. I was going to give him the chance here. Jalapeno, kettle cooked, or the cheesy curls, which are like Cheetos, hot and spicy. I wanted to see which one he wanted me to do. Aaron, you in here? Skybird, this is Dropkick with a red dash alpha message in 2 parts. Break. November, Alpha, Charlie, 1, 4, 5. Kettle chips, Shirley. All right. Nope, too late. Aaron said. These are from the Bucky's. Apparently we're getting a Bucky's around here. Coming up pretty soon. I don't know where you picked these up. I can't remember. Step into a world of crunch with Bucky's kettle-cooked potato chips. Each batch is a labor of love, ensuring that every chip is perfectly crisp and flavorful. Whether you're a connoisseur of snacks, I mean, come on. Or just love a good chip, Buc-ee's delivers a gourmet experience in every bag. This is a jalapeno kettle cooked chip from somewhere in Florida. I do love a kettle chip, and specifically, or pacifically, I'll show it off a little bit here. I do love, and my mom as well. I'll tell you before, like Aldi's, what is it, Clancy's? The Clancy's jalapeno kettle chip for the price, can't beat it. Let's see how this stacks up. The Buc-ee's chip. A lot of minutia around the Buc-ee's brand and name nowadays. So there's no way that they can make a chip that's bad. If they do, they're sullying their own name. Buc-ee's has such minutia in the like brand market right now. You know what I mean? You say like, "Oh, dude, I got it from Buc-ee's." It's like, yeah, yeah, that's good. A lot of stuff on the chip. It's a pretty crunchy chip. The jalapeno is actually hot, which I respect. Yeah, that's good. It's like I was saying. I don't think Buc-ee's, at this stage of the game, and maybe this is just their mantra to begin with, I don't think Buc-ee's at this stage of the game, they're making their way across the United States. People buy fucking t-shirts, they go on little trips to go to Buc-ee's. I don't think they can afford for like a product to be shitty. You know what I mean? It would really fuck them up. You go all the way there and be like, yeah, I got these kettle chips, but they're fucking ass. That would not work. This checks out. They're good and snacky. Totally snackable. But they are hot. From somebody that gets pretty hot wings on occasion. I'm like hot. Good stuff. I could stand them to be a little less crunchy. They're pretty kettly. Give a chip tank. They're pretty hot. I don't know if I should. Because that could involve me picking up diarrhea on the floor. I've never got one, Aaron. I went in there and I got ready to, and I'm like, I don't know. It was like $15 or something. I'm like, yeah, I feel like a moron buying a $15 sandwich in a goddamn gas station. There, I said it. There was something in the back of my mind that just wouldn't let me do it. And I was like, yeah. But the beef jerky wall is insane. And the flavors and shit, they're insane. I went in there after a fucking show. I was fucked up too. And I was like, I don't know, $15. What are we doing? Tell you what, this weed makes me so hungry. So hungry. Been so hungry for so long. This entire show. Buc-ee's cherry maple beef jerky. I don't know if I had that one. We have a local groceteria up here that they have their own like sausage. What do they call it? Sausage Works. So they'll have like, like tube sausage, like ding dong, cock. No, like, they look like bratwurst or smoked sausage. But they put their own flavors. There's a Texas Pete one, and there's like they do those same kind of flavors. There's one that is, it's like pineapple, it's like soy sauce and no teriyaki pineapple. It's a sausage you would grill like out on the fucking grill and shit. It's one of the best things I've ever had in my life. I hanker for a hunk of cheese. Cheese is my favorite thing in the entire world. Abacus, what's your favorite kind of cheese of all time? Real fast. Real fast. The show's almost over. What's your favorite? What's everybody's favorite cheese of all time? Favorite cheese. Drop it. I define, you decide, who do you love? Oh yeah. Aaron Griffin, that's mine. That's mine. Mozzarella? Pepper Jack, it's up there. Okay. Nate, did you just pick that up? No way you picked that up from what I just did. That's from Perch. The band Perch out of Philadelphia. Glenn from Perch out of Philadelphia. Oh, that's insane. I gotta decide tomorrow. I'm just talking here. The show's done. I mean, you guys can win. I mean, some of you guys don't like me to, you know. So I got a pound of ground beef I got to get rid of tomorrow night. So I'm either going to do some burgers on some onion rolls. So here's the thing. I was going to make these burgers. And I was going to take mozzarella sticks, like the frozen mozzarella sticks, the breaded mozzarella sticks. I was going to air fry those up. Drop them on top of the burger with a little sauce that I got on some onion rolls. You got a burger and mozzarella sticks on an onion roll. Or I can make nachos with that. That's my. I'm already been thinking about it. This is an indica, by the way, and it's really fucking the whole food thing. It's an absolute situation. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really starting to think about it though. We got some records to go over to Twitch and play. If you guys aren't following over on Twitch, look. I ain't here to call names. My answer will always be nachos. I could do some dope nachos. And actually, I always go to my mom's for lunch on Saturday and shit. So there's still a couple of like fresh tomatoes from the garden. Got beef. I got some pickled peppers. Cheese. I got salsa con queso. Dick? Definitely nachos, you think? Over the mozzarella burgers? I mean, that's fine. I hear you. I like both, but I kind of wanted somebody to gas up my mozzarella stick burgers, but now I'm a little pissed off. We're going over to Twitch, and we're going to listen to the digs of the week, which were blind stabs. I may do like 2 like songs or something. We can't do 5 album sides probably, right? I mean, I don't know. Let's just get locked the fuck in. But like for some of these, I may just do like 2 or some shit like that. Keep it moving a little bit. I don't know. Hey, I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. It's been a lot of fun. The solo shows, they're always a little tough. They're always a little different. You know what I mean? But you guys have helped me stay locked in and rattle through the shit and finish it off. I appreciate it, man. It's been a decent record night. I've enjoyed hanging out, man. And we got tomorrow, like, I don't know. I think we might play some golf this weekend. You guys do anything this weekend? I think I'm doing some golf Fever wanted to play golf on Sunday afternoon. Maybe I'll rope Rope J in on that? I don't know. What was I saying? Oh, football. I was talking about football. The University of... come over to Twitch. Come on, do me a favor. Sorry, well, come on. What are we doing? Hey, Tank. What are you, a dog?